Here we have our pen case. We first start on the right plane with the 2-inch diameter circle. And we use boss extrude to extrude that 7 inches from the right plane. Next we will use cut extrude to do a diameter of about 1.9 inches from the left side of the cylinder, and we do that 6.5 inches extruded. We will use 3D sketches of these planes on the outer surface of the cylinder to do the dose window and the syringe window. Next we cut a rectangle for the syringe window that is about 1/2 inch from the bottom of the cylinder and 0.75 inches cut. It is about 1 inch by 3.5 inches. Next we do a dose window, which is about 0.4 square that is 1/2 inch from the top. We use the 3D sketch again to create hinges for our cap that we will have later. Next we will have 0.3 inch squares that are right at the edge of the bottom of the cylinder so that we can have the cap. We also use mirror entities so that these are symmetrical. We will then use boss extrude to make little rectangles that are at the end of those 0.3 inch squares. Next we use cut extrude on the outer face of these hinges, and we do a 0.08 inch diameter circle throughout the whole hinge. We then use fillet to round off these edges with a 0.2 inch radius. Here we have a syringe that will be replaced with an off-the-shelf syringe. We first will boss extrude on the right plane a about 1.3 diameter circle and extrude it to about 2.5 inches. Next we will cut a 1.1 inch diameter circle through all. Today I will be talking about the plunger that goes into the thread. First we do a boss extrude of a circle that is about 1.25 inch in diameter, and we extrude this about 0.1 inches. Next we do a boss extrude as well for about 1/4 inch square that is 4 inches long. Here we have the thread in which the plunger will go into. We start the sketch on the right plane. We first start with boss extrude of about a 1/2 inch diameter circle, and we extrude that 3 inches. Next we take a cut of about a 1/4 inch square, and we do that through all. We then used Hole Wizard to create a thread throughout the whole cylinder. These threads are about 1/4 of an inch apart. Next we have our thread casing, which we start on the right plane. We first will do a hollow cylinder with an outer diameter of 0.7 inches and an inner diameter of 0.55 inches. We then extrude that 2.25 inches. We will then use Hole Wizard again to do a thread that cuts into the inner face of the hollow cylinder. We will again do 1/4 inch intervals for the thread so that the thread can fit in this thread casing. Now for our braille dial. We will start our sketch on the right plane and make a disc, 2.5 inch diameter circle that is 1/2 inch extruded. Next we will do boss extrude for a about 1.4 inch diameter circle that is extruded 3 inches from the left face of the disc. Now we'll use Hole Wizard again to do the helical spiral in intervals that are evenly spaced out. Next we will do cut sweep for this helical spiral. Now we will cut a circle of about 1.3 inches on the right plane and do that through all. Next we will do a 3D plane sketch for the braille and the number 1. Next we will do a boss extrude for this braille. We also do a fillet of about 0.05 radius. Next we will sketch the number 1 on this 3D plane and extrude this. Next we have the button that we start sketching on the right plane. We start sketching a 1.5 diameter circle and we extrude that to about 0.8 inches. Next we do a cut extrude from the other face of the cylinder of a 1.3 inch diameter circle that is about 0.6 inches cut. We then do a boss extrude from the inner face of the disc. We do a 0.7 inch diameter circle that is extruded of about 1.0 inches. We then cut this cylinder that we made through all of a 0.5 inch diameter circle. Here we have our pen cap, which will latch on to the case. We first start on the top plane and extrude this 2-inch diameter circle about 1.5 inches down. We will then use fillet on the top edge of the cylinder of about a 0.5 inch radius. We use cut extrude on the bottom face of the cylinder of a 1.9 inch diameter circle, and we go 1.25 inches up. We will use this 3D sketch to make a hinge at the bottom of the cap. We will make a 0.3 inch square at the bottom with the 3D sketch, and we will extrude that 0.12 inches. We will then extrude it even more. We will cut a 0.06 diameter circle at the bottom of the hinge, which is about 0.15 inches away from the bottom of the cap. We will use a 0.2 inch fillet on the top of the hinge.